Welcome to It Doesn't Take a Genius.
Welcome back to It Doesn't Take a Genius. For today's topic, pretend like you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're meeting with a manager, and imagine you're looking at that manager, and the manager, maybe they're performing poorly. They're struggling a little bit. The department is off. Or maybe it's a manager who's doing fine, but they'd like to go from good to great. And they're struggling to figure out what to do next. So here's the question. Mark and I use this question. So the question is, what would a new manager do if they were brought in to replace you? What would a new manager do if they were brought in to replace you? The response to this question is always amazing. A lot of times the manager focuses on the last two words, replace you. And you have to assure them, we have no insider knowledge. This is not foreshadowing of future position changes. It is simply a clean slate thinking exercise. And so the idea is that when a new leader walks into a dealership, a department, an organization, they look at things through with a clean set of eyes, right? With a completely clean lens. A lens that's not fogged by routines or past processes or history. And so they can look at things and say they don't see it through old stories that are maybe attached to people. They don't have to defend their processes, right? Maybe if I created it and we've been doing it a long time, man, that's hard to let go. They're not attached to, we've always done it that way. And so the idea of asking themselves, all right, so why do we do it this way? What's actually driving results around here? From a people standpoint, who's stepping up? Who needs challenged? What are the opportunities here? Do we have the right people in the right seats? So if you want to make this practical, and we've done this as well by asking team members the same questions. So one question you can ask more specifically would be, what's a process? What processes would a new manager change immediately, get rid of, modify, simplify, or improve? What accountability gaps, what expectations are not being met here? Who would you promote? Who would you move up? Who would you change seats? What would that look like? Where have they allowed standards to slip? What are the things that we're doing well that we need to make sure continue to live on? And my favorite is, what are the sacred cows that need to be turned into steaks? Wow. So there's a lot that can be done here. The goal isn't to think about replacing yourself. The goal is to think about renewing yourself. What would a new manager do if they were brought in to replace you? That's a great question. Another great question is, what's stopping you from doing those things right now? Give it a try. Gather your folks, gather yourself, heck, go out into the parking lot. Walk back in like you're the new manager. Give yourself a tour of your department. What do you see? What's blatantly obviously working? What is obviously something that needs to be done more, better, different, or less? Give it a try. Let us know how it goes. Put the results down in the comments. Give us some feedback. If you need help with this, this is kind of a brief explanation of how this works. But if you need help, give Mark or I a call, and we'd be happy to help. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Take it away, Mr. Wolf.
And that's a wrap. The musings of Mark and Mike. No rights reserved, etc. Feel free to share and discuss what you heard today. Even claim the ideas as your own. Who'd want to do that? See you next time on It Doesn't Take a Genius. Thanks.
That's good enough.